Good morning and welcome to Monday's edition of Channel Sport This Morning. I'm Tayo Salam.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Mogbe. Of course, we started with the Super Falcons. Ruthless they were against Mali. 6 goals to nothing. Asisa Toshola scoring 4 goals in the opening match of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon.
Yes, Cecilia, that's how to lay down the marker. I mean, it sends a very strong message, to the opposition that you're in Cameroon to actually retain your title.
That's the way it is. And of course, for the Falcons, they have to go out on a high, winning against Spain. 6 points wasn't enough for them to go into the semi-finals. That's the way it is with women's football.
Ouch. This one is very painful, Cecilia.
Painful,
very
yeah.
Painful. Close but no cigar for the Falcons. And that 0-6 loss to Japan in the opening game, ended up being their undoing.
Yeah.
And it's a big shame. But then they were not disgraced at all. There's a lot of positives to take out of this particular tournament for Nigeria. Okay, moving on the show now, and we leave football and we talk about tennis, where Andy Murray has capped a remarkable season by beating Novak Djokovic to win his first ATP Tour Finals title, as well as end the year as world #1. He's been flawless. Cecilia, October, November, he didn't lose a game, 24 matches, unbeaten. I mean, he deserves to be world #1. There's no two ways about it.
At all. I mean, Andy Murray is a star you look at and you ask yourself, where did he find that mental strength from? The mental strength we felt was lacking over the years. It finally got that. Just imagine after losing to Novak Djokovic, the French Open final.
Yes.
Then from that time, Andy Murray just picked up and told himself, look, I can do this. And that's what he's been doing. And the ATP World Tour Finals, that's what we felt, okay, credentials obviously is going to be at stake. Novak Djokovic, he knows what is at stake because he knows if he doesn't win this tournament, his world #1 is gone. And Andy Murray, of course, also know that, okay, if I don't win this tournament, I wouldn't remain world #1. So there was so much to play for. But I was upset when the match got finished. Less than 2 hours, I was like, okay.
Are you upset?
What happened to Novak Djokovic? Come on, 3 sets, high breaks. But I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, that shows you the form player, which is Andy Murray. And, in recent times, in the last few weeks, a couple of words has been actually synonymous with these two players. For Andy Murray, it's all about form and momentum. For Novak Djokovic, it's all about erratic. He's been erratic. His form has not been too good. And it's not a surprise for me at all, Cecilia. Unlike you, I'm not upset at all because Andy Murray was unplayable on the night and duly deserves.
What happened to Djokovic on the night? I just don't get it.
That's what I said. He made a lot of mistakes as well.
And he capitalized on that.
Took advantage like all great players do. And I mean, it is obvious that he is the man on fire right now. And congratulations, wherever you are. Imagine it's still in London. Andy Murray took a bow, world #1, the 17th player to actually end the season as world #1 since the computerized rankings started. Cecilia, what more?
1973.
Exactly, Cecilia. When he became world #1,
the fourth player since 2004 to rank world #1.
Incredible stuff.
Players. It's all about Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and of course Novak Djokovic. And there you have Andy Murray, joining them 4th since 2004.
Incredible.
It's good for him to actually share the position. So enjoy it while it lasts. Australian Open is right there.
You're talking about while it lasts. I totally get what you're saying. It's going to be very tough because the guy in #2 position, that's Novak Djokovic, is going to fight back. We've seen glimpses of it, towards the end of the year. He's going to fight back next year as well too. Actually, when Murray became world #1, after winning the Paris Masters, the question a lot we're asking is how long is he going to hold on to that particular ranking, and it showed us that he is there to stay. I mean, for now, he's holding on tight because the players in the past that have actually got to the #1 spot and left it after 2 weeks. I remember Patrick Rafter in 1999 stayed there for 2 weeks, and Carlos Moya for another 2 weeks as well too in 1999. So, but Murray's showing that
he's just going to be more than that.
Yeah, well,
maybe 3 months.
Well, it's going to be hard because Djokovic
has a lot of points to defend from the Australian Open, starting from there. And all the ATP, all the Masters he won, and so many Masters he won between February And okay, maybe take a look at the trophies that Andy Murray actually won this year. From the Rome Masters, the Queen's Club, the Wimbledon, Rio Olympics, defending his gold medal he won in London, Belgian Open, Shanghai Masters, Vienna Open. So it tells you that Andy Murray...
Then it continues. It doesn't end there. Okay, Vienna Open, the Paris Masters. Then the ATP World Tour finals. Amazing, remarkable run. Yeah. And the last 5 titles won, was won in the space of just 2 months, in October and November. That's the momentum I talked about earlier, and that's why it's world #1.
Okay.
Well deserved. Let's go and take reactions from the 2 finalists. That's Andy Murray and Novak Djokovic. They've been speaking after that spectacular final at the O2 Arena.
A great year this year, and I only managed to do it by 1 match. So, to repeat that again next year is going to be extremely difficult. But now that I've got there, I would obviously, would be motivated to try and stay in that position. But yeah, I mean, the majors are, what gets me working hard and what really, really motivates me. And when I go away in December to train, I'm training with the Australian Open in mind. And, because of the best of 5 set matches, they're the ones that you have to really put in the extra work for and the extra training for. So, that's what motivates me.
I didn't expect him to be too tired, but I just played very poorly, made a lot of unforced errors from the backhand side, but it just wasn't my day. On the other hand, credit to Andy for being mentally tough and playing the right shots, making me play extra shot and in every rally. So he definitely deserved to win.
Well, obviously a good one for Andy Murray. Novak Djokovic says he deserved to win. Djokovic, come on. I think when he just win French Open, okay, after winning French Open, and it was always difficult for him to continue from there. Okay, I'm not going there. Now let's talk about the world ATP Agency. Greg Reddy re-elected. Okay.
He's giving credit to a deserved champion.
Yeah, a deserved champion indeed. Come on, you just didn't try that. Okay.